Going on to all of my Taurus. So you have the Seven of Pentacles, Eight of Pentacles, the Ace of Pentacles, the Devil, the Hanged Man, the King of Swords, Knight of Pentacles, Nine of Wands, the Tower, and the Justice. So obviously the Tower represents your opposite zodiac sign in Scorpio, right? I'm talking to you, Taurus. So the Seven of Pentacles, Eight of Cups, and the Ace of Pentacles are about how for you, you happen to be in a situation where what you've got going on is okay. So there's this overall kind of emphasis for you, Taurus, to not let people scapegoat you, and for you to kind of understand some of the things that you've been doing that was wrong, that don't get you to where you want to go. The Seven of Pentacles, the Eight of Cups, and the Ace of Pentacles. The Seven of Pentacles represents some form of people cherry picking things about you that they like and things about you that they don't like. And that's natural, right? But they only want you, unfortunately, for the things that they like about you. And they don't want to interact with you where they understand that it's okay that there's things about you that they don't like, because everyone has something about them that other people don't like, right? It's just a natural occurrence, you know. It doesn't necessarily mean that the overall value of the person is trash, right? But the Eight of Cups and the Ace of Pentacles represents, this is obvious. This is an obvious evaluation at how people misinterpreted you, right? Someone that you were trying to get to know misinterpreted you, you know, painted you with a broad brush, thought of you as being beneath them, left for something better, for someone better. And the Devil and the Hanged Man represents how now they realize that what it is that they thought that they were leaving you for, it didn't even necessarily even amount to anything that they thought it was. So they're really out here down bad in that regard, looking goofy, because they look stupid now that you know they completely misjudged you, Taurus, all be out. Oh, you Taurus are trash, this, that, and the third, right? Completely. This is New York. Completely misinterpreted the value of you, Taurus, completely, and they wanted to move on to someone that's better. This, that, and the third, whatever, right? You know, when you talk to them, they told you, hey, you know, things aren't working out, and maybe you found out a little bit later that, you know, they had somebody else that they were talking to. Maybe they may have even told you directly, I'm speaking to somebody else. We got to break up, right? But ultimately what it amounted to is they thought they were getting something better. They thought they were getting a better deal with this new person. And the Devil represents, they didn't get that. They actually, the relationship that they got was worse. And I'm not trying to even compare it to y'all. I'm saying that they didn't do better. They went from being in a relationship with you to getting someone that ain't gonna do any of the stuff that you may have done for them. So the Hanged Man represents, so now they feel stupid, they look stupid. Now it's a matter of they're still trying to blame you for why it is that the relationship didn't work. So let's get this right. They told you they got to break up, didn't want to hang out with you anymore, right? Or flaked or ghosted, right? Word got back to you, if they ghosted you or something like this, that they were hanging out with somebody else, because maybe they put it up on their social media page. These social media pages got people out here looking stupid. The amount of goofy stuff that people put on their social media pages, The stuff doesn't even have meaning to them. They just be out here trying to get other people jealous on some chess move type stuff, which is dumb. I'm going to go above and beyond to get at somebody by finding somebody else completely new and putting it up on my social media page as some sort of flex. It's like, are you in that? Do you really care about that person long term like that? You understand what I'm saying? Or is it that you really just putting it up on your social media page just to as some sort of weak flex? Because that's what it is. Factually, it's a weak flex, because it's, look at how hard people go to post stuff up on their social media pages. And it's like, look, if you that fly, you ain't gonna have all the time in the world to be posting up so much stuff on your social media page like that. You understand what I'm saying? Unless your social media page is directly tied to your business, where it would make sense, because that's promotion. If you just got a social media page and you posting somebody up, you know the reason, I'm gonna teach y'all, you Taurus, something. You know the reason why it is that a lot of people post up their next partners up on social media, all hugged up tight with them in social media pictures? It's to make all the other people who not with them anymore feel jealous. Goofy stuff. Instead of going ahead, right, and actually being with the person, and if the two of y'all happen to take pictures together, then it is what it is. They, as soon as they get themselves into a new relationship, I guarantee you, the first thing that people are running and doing is, let's get these pictures or whatnot. Because the realest people in the world, regardless of who they are, the realest people in the world are doing just that. They're living their life. And if, they have time to slow down and take a picture or two, then that's fine. But this whole idea of picture culture, that's not even a thing. I'm just making that up. But picture culture, there's all of that stuff is whack. Because think about what it is that you got to do in order to stage your social media like that. Because that's what you're doing. You staging it. You gotta actually stop what it is that you're doing to stop living your life to say, let's get this picture in. Now, again, we're not counting the important times in your life. It's your birthday. You're out with your family members. You're really having fun. You're taking a picture because the picture is meaningful, right? You're actually trying to get this moment in time because, unfortunately, people are going to pass away. You actually have some sort of real meaning behind this picture, right? You actually care about the people who are in this picture. That's meaningful. So that's an exception. You're posting a picture because you're trying to get people to understand that you're running a business and that you're trying to get more attention so that you can offer a solution to people's problems, right? You're trying to bring people value, but you just setting up pictures just to look fly and all that. Oh, it's so cheesy. It is. And the mere fact that this person, Taurus, got you so in their mind, they're doing an underplay for a play. In other words, an indirect thing where as soon as they get themselves a new person, they're so goofy, they can't wait to take a picture with the person. That's them trying to take a low-key dig at you. But guess what? That low-key dig cost them because they're still unhappy. Still unhappy. Person ain't doing anything that you did for them. That new person ain't doing anything that you did for them. And you think these goofy people gonna change? Absolutely not. If you're finding value within this reading, then it means it's time for you to come get a personal reading from me. There's a link in the comment section called a link tree. Click on it. It'll redirect you to a website in which it has the ways you can support me, as well as Ways you can also financially support me, just in case if you don't want to give me only a follow on Instagram. My Instagram page, right? Follow me there. Really appreciate it. The books, you can get my books that I have that are on Amazon, right? Private tarot readings, clothing store. And if you need any help kind of setting up a private tarot reading, then feel free to email me, Kareemspiritworks@yahoo.com. The King of Swords, the Knight of Pentacles, and the Nine of Wands represents, as a result, right? This is a representation of how a lot of you Taurus really don't allow these people to be a... Look, if they come back, don't allow them to scapegoat you if you hear from them again. You shouldn't even be talking to these goofy individuals. The King of Swords, the Knight of Pentacles, and the Nine of Wands is about, you shouldn't even be worrying about them posting up pictures up on social media, just in case if you happen to see it or word gets back to you or whatnot. That's just them being loud because they want you to feel a certain kind of way that they supposedly found somebody new or whatnot, which is a tactic. That's just them trying to get you jealous, instead of them just trying to let you know that they're interested in you and that they want to be in a relationship with you and proceed to actually be in a relationship with you the functional way. They think it's common sense to them to be dysfunctional and go through this route. See, this is why it is I tell y'all that a lot of the times when y'all think that people are curving you, what they're really doing is this long, drawn out, goofy plan to get somebody jealous. So for some of y'all, when somebody curves you, you walk up to the person, hey, what's up? Oh, I already got somebody already. All right, okay, fine, not a problem. Then you see them with somebody, right? The person that walks on the wild side, that person is not actually the person that they really want. That's actually the person to get you jealous. That's the reason why it is that when people end up having little ones, regardless of who they are, they're still unhappy with that person. Because this was a long, drawn out plan, just like posting lame pictures up on social media that have no meaning. Because at the end of the day, with all of this drawn out plans that people have, when they break up with that person, they take those pictures off of their social media page. Because that's not even a person that they really planned on being with long term like that. They just had to, they're so goofy, they just had to go run tell that, post up this picture. It's okay. So to move forward with this, this is also about, and you Taurus are stepping up your game too. You're not waiting around for these people to come to their senses. You're going to go talk to other people too. You're still dating. The Tower, the Tower, oh yeah. When, you know, put it like this. When you start posting up pictures or living your life, or when people see you around, because I'm going to tell you what it is that some people do too a lot of the times. A lot of times what people would do is that when you're not hanging out with them anymore, they'll bring the new person to that spot and try to make it seem like they knew that spot for years after you showed these people your spots. But it's also a ploy to see you there and have you see them with their new significant other, short-term significant other. But the point that I'm trying to make here is when you Taurus live your life, it's gonna break their heart. Regardless of whoever it is I'm talking about, it's gonna break their heart. Because the last thing that people want you to do who are playing games with you is for you to live your life and not even worry about them. Because it disproves what it is that they're trying to prove. They're trying to validate their ego, right? They're trying to validate, among other things, right? One of the things, because I told y'all it comes in layers. One of the things that they're doing is trying to validate their ego. And when you're not sitting around all heartbroken, torn up about it, and you're like, oh, time to get back up and enjoy myself. and then they see you doing that and you really not worrying about them, oh yeah, that bruises their ego 100%. Oh yeah, because now it's you just look, now to them it is, what it says to them is you just look stupid because you were really, it proves the delusion that they're in. And part of the delusion is trying to act like they're not delusional. And that's the thing that's really gonna end up really getting back at them or getting your revenge. The justice is you living your life and not worrying about what they've got going on. And I'm not saying that from a perspective of using reverse psychology. I mean, legitimately moving on with your life and not caring about what those people got going on, you know? So let's clarify the Tower. You know, the King of Swords, Seven of Cups, 10 of Wands, 4 of Wands. Right. The King of Swords, which you already got, which represents you. King of Swords, the 7 of Cups. Yeah, you have options. You know, everybody has options. But for some odd reason, these delusional people can't fathom in their head that everybody has options. The dork has options. Look, everybody has options. You understand what I'm saying? It just depends on the quality of options, but everybody has options. I don't know why some delusional people have this mentality of, oh, well, because I look a certain kind of way, then somehow that must mean that the person who I dumped, right, because they playing games, don't have options and they will never move on. That's right, because that's how important. All trying to validate their ego. And when you Taurus decide to go, I'm going to go talk to somebody else, they're going to have I'm telling you, if and when they see you, more than likely when, because the same people who play games don't like letting go. They're going to try to find, go to one of your spots, like I said before, and hope that you show up so that they could show you, so that they could show off their significant other to you. And when you're just like, okay, and you continue to move on, they're going to be wondering what's going on. Because again, delusional. The 10 of Wands, the 4 of Wands, right? Move forward with this. Go get somebody else, which leads you into the justice. They're going to be sitting up here confused, wondering why is it that you're not torn up about them leaving. But that's what it is that they deserve. And you, Taurus, deserve better than these people. That's why you should be moving on at this point. But that's pretty much it. Comment on the video, like the video, subscribe to the YouTube channel. Trying to make my YouTube channel grow to 10,000 subscribers. Smash that subscribe button, smash that like button, hit the notification bell, set the notification bell to all so you can be notified whenever I drop my videos.